Look at that.
And here we go.
And here we go.
Oh man, what a week. What a week it's been.
It's Wednesday.
Is it already?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
No, it's Tuesday.
No, it is Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, we're a little both confused on that one, huh?
I don't really have a structured week. Whoa. Excuse me. I don't have a very structured week.
Yeah, neither do I.
I kind of take Sundays off for myself, but that's about it. And even still, like I do videos.
Sundays are my god days. You know what I'm saying? That's just me at the bar watching football or doing something like that.
Church.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sundays I refill my wish lists with all the things I want.
Really?
Yeah.
Like from what do you mean wish list? Like from guys and stuff?
Well, people buy stuff from my wish list and
Shut
send
the-
it to me
What?
in exchange for usually a video.
Oh wow.
Like if you send me something, you get a free video with it.
No way.
Yeah.
Like what do they send you? Like do they send you like outfits and gifts and
Yeah.
like vibrators?
Yeah. Like my whole sex toy collection
Shut
was
up.
gifted to me.
Really?
Basically, yeah.
Wow.
And I get some, you've seen the torso.
What tour? Oh yeah, I did see the
torso. So someone sent me.
Someone bought you that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
yeah, I wouldn't buy that. That thing's like $140. Like it's a woman's torso, so it has a vagina and an anus, but it's small.
What do you use it for? Like, what do they want you to use it for?
You can use it in a number of ways, but like I could like hump it, I guess. That's such a terrible word. But like pretend to scissor it. But typically the way I've used it is in videos where I'm being the teacher and I'm teaching someone how to do something. So I'll be like,
what was this like fucking sex ed for OnlyFans?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Professor Blues.
No way.
Yeah. I used it for my Professor Blues series. Like I had it in those videos. I made the garage into kind of like a teacher's lounge, and I had all the dicks lined up, and then I had the torso on the table, and those were for teaching.
Was it just like different dildo dicks?
Yeah, I had them all like arranged by size.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah, and the premise of the video, one of my coworkers and one of the other professors comes in to ask me a question, and he's like, "What's going on in here?"
And you're like, don't worry about it.
And I was like, oh, I'm teaching sex ed. And then we start talking about how, so silly, how like I'm teaching the girls that if they just take it in the ass, they won't get pregnant. And so then it's an anal video is what I'm trying to say.
Just do butt stuff, kids.
Butt stuff.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
You won't get pregnant. I mean, I'm clearly not a real teacher.
Yeah.
And this is not for kids.
Did someone paid for that? They paid for you to do that? Did they write the script for you
No.
and then bought you all the toys?
No. So with that was that somebody I had it on my list and it showed up in the mail, and I sent a quick thank you video of me just like sliding around on it. And then I happened to use it multiple more times because I was like, oh, this thing's fucking cool. I can do a bunch of stuff.
How much are those things?
I think they're expensive. I feel like it was over $100.
Oh, it's not too bad.
No.
For a sex toy? I mean, what's the most expensive sex toy do you have that someone bought you? Do you know?
I have one of the Lovents vibrators.
What?
Lovents.
Is that a brand?
Yeah, so it's a Bluetooth vibrator. So like for instance, if I was live webcamming, people can pay to control it from their house.
What?
Yeah. Or like, I mean, obviously you can do this with couples and stuff. It doesn't have to be with strangers on the internet.
How is that even possible? I don't know.
Because like
Bluetooth? Like I thought
yeah,
you'd be
it's
like
Bluetooth.
close. Well, I thought it'd be like close to them. Like is it a Wi-Fi connected vibrator?
Because yeah, like it's connected to my computer. So when they pay through my computer, I guess.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That one's it's a good vibrator.
That's a vibrator right there.
It's a nice toy.
And you've used that one a lot?
I would say it was my favorite toy for a long time. The charging port isn't working anymore because I used it so much, I guess.
Hear that, boys?
So it's time for a new one. So we're downgraded to the hammer, which also was a gift.
That fucking what?
I have a toy that looks like a hammer. It's purple, but it just looks like a hammer. I should have brought the toy.
Dude, how big is the hammer?
It's pretty big. It's like a full-sized foot-long hammer. But so the wand part of it vibrates and has a spinny thing in it, and I think it heats up too. And then the hammer part, basically the nail pull, I don't know what those are called, but that part of it is almost like a rabbit. Like they vibrate super fast and they're silicone, so they're like brrr. And then the hammer, the end, which you would actually hit the nails with, that's just like a really powerful vibrator as well.
The hammer.
The hammer. It's a great toy.
Is that literally what it's called though? The
I
hammer?
call it the hammer. I don't know. What else would you call it? It's a fucking hammer. It's like
The
that's
hammer.
it is a
I don't know. Like when you like the hammer part though, I you know what I'm saying? Like you just
well, no, you don't just like
you're hammering yourself down with that
you
bad
kind
boy.
of just like hold it down. You could, I mean, don't get me wrong. If I pull the hammer out, like I'm using it as a hammer jokingly
Yeah,
a little bit.
I would.
You
I
have
mean,
to.
that'd be kind of funny to watch that.
Yeah. I mean, I've had people like, so people don't just buy things from my wish list though.
What do you mean?
Like I had this one guy buy, again, I typically I don't really do like a lot of just free shit. People don't just give me stuff. I mean, they do, but I typically give something in return. So
So it's just like instead of getting money, you're getting payments.
kinda. I mean, it depends. It's like, so this guy, there's a guy who he pays to watch me eat oysters. So like he'll be like, go out and take yourself out for
Wait a
oysters,
minute.
which I love.
Wait a minute. What? He just pays for you to eat oysters?
Yeah. So if I'm traveling and I say, oh, there's an oyster bar near me, I'll text him and be like, there's oysters here. And he will pay for my dinner. And then I video myself slurping oysters. And that's what he gets out of it. But I get oysters.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's a little strange, but hey, whatever floats your boat, dude. The oyster man.
I mean,
He must be like one of those dudes who like watching like women eat stuff.
right. That's a thing.
Yeah, it's like an ASMR thing too.
For some, yeah, for the noise is part of it. But he just likes oysters.
Oh, nice.
Not everything.
Not everything. He just
No.
likes the oysters.
Just oysters.
And just biting you some oysters.
Yeah. I have another guy who he actually bought me a first class flight.
There we go. Now we're talking.
In exchange for
Here we go.
the dirty clothes that I had from my trip.
Come again?
Like he's like, I'll buy your flight home. And I had been in Mexico for a month or two at the time. And I was like, I need to get back to the States. I overstayed my visa. And I was like, I didn't want to fly through. I was going to walk across the border. And I didn't want to do that because I overstayed my visa. Anyway, I was like, buy me a flight back to the US. And, excuse my God. And he did. And he bought me a first class flight. But he's like, I want all your dirty underwear and bathing suits and socks that you wore on the trip.
And you sent them?
Yeah, well, I mean, I had been on that trip I was only supposed to go for a week. I stayed for almost 2 months. By the time I left, I was like, I don't ever want to wear any of those clothes ever again.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
Like I was like, fuck these clothes.